Let's turn on the second screen so I can see if anyone pops in. But yeah, this is going to be a run of Vespene Warlord version 1.9 by Imposter or MaskedImposter on the forums. A single player campaign. It is part of the Mapsters campaign. The description says that the Zerg have received reports of a Terran enemy conducting dangerous Vespene experiments. Uh-oh. Sounds risky. Middle management broodmother Wargirl and her lieutenant Huckleberry have been sent to investigate. So one just very minor concern I had with this is that it might be full of inside jokes that I would not be privy to. It's always a possibility. But if the game is good, it shouldn't really be a problem. So our basic instructions: destroy the science facility and any experiments, destroy the biodome and any of its experiments. Alright, seems straightforward enough. How to win: kill the head researcher. Advanced instructions: gain bounty Vespene through killing enemy units. Enjoy the exclamation marks at the end of each of these sentences. Wow, meta already. Patch notes: nerfed enemy rebuilding. So maybe he was worried it was too hard at some point. So enemies can't reinforce the defenses as fast. What do the reviews say? Oh no, the most helpful review is by Yeti Swarm, saying that utterly without any thought as to balance. So this is a strange kind of concern of mine. What? Who cares about balance in a single player campaign? Just realistically. I mean, you need challenge. Like, challenge is the word, not balance. Oh, so enemies have literally millions of resources. Rebuild any structure you destroy and attack your 3 spread out bases. Even worse, since your supply depends on gas, all you can afford to make are zerglings to save your precious gas for supply. 0 out of 100 stars. How melodramatic. So my thought here is that he's complaining that it's too hard. And the thing is, in a custom campaign, realistically, there's like a 90% chance that anyone that's going to play this has probably already played some, most, or more likely, I think, all of the original campaign on like normal difficulty. So your presumption here is that the foundations of melee are already going to be kind of more or less like in hand for any player that's even going to find this map and know it exists. So complaining that it's too hard, like, I mean, some level of difficulty has to be expected in any sort of fan-made mod. Now, like, what level of difficulty? Like, am I expecting it to be as hard as the second epilogue mission on Brutal? I would think it would probably be easier than that, but sometimes, like, maps will actually go harder than, like, the hardest Brutal difficulty campaign mission, and that's always a possibility. And so this is a more reasonable review, but it's also kind of uninformed. It's a challenge, but it's fun. If you want to know how it's like to play against a Zerg, except you are the Zerg, and the Terran outspawns you because of whatever reason. Too many arcade games suffer from trigger-based unit spawning, and it makes them all trash. And so this was, a concern I had in the actual Legacy of the Void campaign, is that on almost every mission, like, there's a timer, and on that timer certain attack waves will occur, or sometimes they're trigger based, and so that can be frustrating because it makes it seem like the AI is kind of not really very organic. It's more of an artificial AI difficulty, but it also means that it can scale better. Like, so the question would be, is this campaign going to have multiple difficulty settings? Because if everything is trigger based, then it's really easy to change the difficulty. All right, so let's stop looking at reviews and go ahead and dive in, and we will come back and decide which reviews are truly helpful. Oh, what a pretty loading screen. Yeah, so we have multiple difficulties. So the whole appeal of a trigger-based spawning system is that you can always change the difficulty. So it's like, if you don't actually want it to be brutal, why don't you try it on hard or normal first? And so, bearing in mind that the biggest complaint was with difficulty, I'm just going to go with hard, and we'll see how that is. Like, it's called brutal for a reason. Don't select brutal if you don't want it to be brutal. Really. Oh, I should have been reading the dialogue here. Huckleberry, be on your guard! I see Terran Marines incoming! Oh, do we have banelings, though? I want to spawn banelings as Zagara. Or she's not actually Zagara, she's someone else, but... Oh, she's just gonna slap them. These fools are entirely coated in Vespene. What kind of experiments are going on here? No time for guessing! More incoming! Yeah, I'm trying to decide which voice will be good here. Oh, goodness! This queen, how much punishment can it take? I'm taking too much damage! I must retreat, but they have marauders. How are you gonna escape if they have the slow? Nope. By burrowing. I will heal myself in this pool whenever I take too much damage. But I must be protected while doing so. Yes, if someone were to kill you while you were recovering, you'd be dead for good. Then I'd have to lead this brood. No, I can't do like the quasi-Zagara voice. I'm just not very good at it. Oh. And we have a base that can spawn units. Alright. We cannot make queens. We can get lair and spawning. Let's see, what tech do we have? Looks like most of the buildings. No air units, though. No, definitely no air units. Yep. All ground. Huh. Increase supply by 10 each time. Interesting. Well, we're probably going to want to get on that pretty fast here, then. I'm not sure I can handle not having queens as Zerg. That's gonna make it weird for me. Let's get some creep going. And so yeah, on difficulty, like, I know that brutal tends to be probably on the easy side for a lot of players that have been going for a long time, but you shouldn't expect a fan-made campaign for brutal to be as easy as the Starcraft 2 brutal. And so we'll see how bad hard is here. I have no idea how it's going to be. We're being talked to by Jack Archer. That talked to, that's not the right way to put that, but... You will die. We're like a Bond villain. I like Warlord already. Keep the creep going. Let's get another one. Oh, we have a, is that a natural? Let's find out what this is pretty soon here. And we gotta get the gas going. Alright, then we're gonna want to pool pretty soon, I think. Oh, there's another direction, so we're gonna get another tumor going. All the tumors, all the time. Oh, yeah, more gas. Only 250. But, that's fine. Oh, we found some Mapsters. I feel like this has to be a meta joke already. Sadly, I'm not worthy to be part of the inside jokes. No, let's see. Okay, let's get you going on a hatch. And let's get you going. Oh, we already have a pool. Oh. Can't target faster. OP nerf plays. Ha! War Girl is the victor. Oh, yeah, let's get some. And, yeah, we're almost max supply, but let's get that, and that, and, where are you? Okay, keep the macro going. And so, yeah, this stuff is all still here. Creep exploration. So we want to take both the science facilities, and I guess we want to do something with this cave. Looks like there's some Vespene over here, so we know there's a reward. Can we just, like, sneak around and go grab that? Well, I'm going to have more defenses for my base first, before I get too far into that. So this is a pretty nice choke right here. Basically, like, what you find with wave-based spawning systems is that you do actually want just a little bit of static defense, because, you know, the comp is not going to micro around static defense. Like, the reason static defense is not that great in actual melee is because people just move around it. They ignore it, and they will find another way to deal with it. Whereas in a game like this, it's more likely that the comp will just walk directly into it. And yeah, that's fine. Oh! Cheaters. I should have seen that coming, but I have poor map awareness. Oops, hope that doesn't get shot. I wonder if I can sneak around there. Or is it gonna get... Yeah, it's gonna get shot. Okay. Like, if I just go... Think it will die? Probably, huh? Oh, it's gonna make it! It made it! That creep explorer. He's a hero. Oh, hey, we can just swing this way. And it's an actual expansion. There we go. Oh, we need more supply. Ooh, wow. Supply gets expensive real fast. So this is basically like playing Zagara in co-op mode then. Which is fine by me. I mean, this is like, this idea of limited supply, like just 50 to 100 supply, is the way Zagara plays. Like, it's actually like kind of expected thing anymore. To have a playstyle kind of like this. Oh, these are free anyway. I should just be massing them. Whoa. Where's Wargirl? Oh, she's gone. I see. Well, we're gonna want some Zerglings then in case something goes terribly wrong. Ooh. Yep, and here they come. Well, Wargirl is gone, but that's okay. I think the Zerglings are probably a bigger part of my damage now anyway. Yeah, you got surrounded. You got surrounded. What a chump, Terran. So a lot of people are complaining about this, but this is like how I play anyway. Just with, you know, spamming Zerglings all day. Oh yeah, let's get this going. Why won't they stay focused on it? That was odd. Oh, so this is a dead end over here. So pretty much just taking this ramp is probably the next thing to do. Oh, drone's finished here. And we're floating tons of minerals. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Oh, there's a siege tank up there. Ooh, and banshees. Okay, let's back off and clean up the banshees. Oh, what? Oh, that's annoying. Well, I mean, this space is mostly irrelevant now anyway. Yes, the eggs will stall them out. Losing a hatch was annoying, though. Alright, let's clean this up now. Keep going from my expansions. I should probably actually build, yeah, let's get some defense going. Since it seems they really like attacking expansions rather than going through the big choke I set up. Rude! Very rude. Very rude. Whoa! No, don't lose the queen! Oh, and we have banshees. That's cool. Oh, and they killed the queen first! I do have... Do I have even any capacity to... I don't offhand have the capacity to make anti-air units. I can make some AA over here and then lure them to this place. Might just have to remake that that hatch. Okay, and they spotted that. Well, I will say this is not easy. Hey. Yeah, lure them into the spore. Come on. Banshees, go into the damn spores already. Wow. Yes, 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 yes. Now, finally. Spores were very annoying. That's going. Get cracklings set up. And also probably I'm gonna want some number of hydras. Oh man. Why? Okay, these can tough spine crawlers. Yeah, screw that. Ground is not the issue. I have cracklings. Ground is fine. It's banshees are a much bigger concern. Lost my macro hatch over here. That's annoying, but whatever. Oh, we have this base back up, and these have plenty more minerals. Yep. Go, cracklings! Cracklings. To the rescue! Probably need like another just macro hatch at this point. Placement location invalid. What are you talking about? Was there a tree in the way? There's probably a tree in the way. Maybe I just like... Man, these things have expansive gas. Yeah, and then even another hatch here. Alright, another wave. It's kind of hard to actually get enough cracklings to go up and make an attack, since these attack waves keep coming. Did not mean to use hydras on random ground units. But here, now we got more hatches now, so that should help deal with this nonsense. It's like not having queens for hatches means you basically just have to make a lot more hatches. And another attack wave! Woo! But this time they're finally going into my actual stuff that is supposed to be eating attacks. My static. Wonder how he made it so that it actually attacks in multiple directions rather than just always going for the same base. And we're out of gas. How are cracklings? Cracklings seem to be about there. Where's that overseer? Oh, he's here. Need more overload. So we're max supply. Man, you can't even build hatcheries to increase supply. That's something. And so now we're gonna. Okay, so I think we want to clean up the production here, right? And maybe that's what people were complaining about, that you would clear up some static defenses, but then it would just rebuild. Wait, what's this? Science boss. Yep, and so I had cleaned up this thing before, and it respawned. Which means you basically need enough units rebuilding to sustain an attack. You need to full clear the base all at once, otherwise it's not going to stay there. Would be my guess. But hey, now we have another base here. Maybe not more gas, which is what I need, but you know. It's a phony immortal. What a... Oh, we got gas. Oh, and we're getting attacked down here. Yeah, let's disengage, 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 disengage. That's a big attack wave. Go, my cracklings, go! Okay, now we're back to the attack! Where's my, I never remember that's right here.
Mutation complete.
And we are really basically done here. We're just gonna transfer. Don't need to actually make more drones. Alright. It's not too bad. More siege tanks. You think siege tanks, just 1 or 2 siege tanks are gonna stop cracklings? You are mistaken. You are very mistaken, computer. I will attack from every direction. All the directions are mine now. The cracklings are coming for you, my darling. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Come, my creep trimmers! Come! Come! The power of cracklings compels you!
Forces are under attack.
Whoa! Okay, that's... Huh. Huh. That's interesting. Am I gonna need... I'm gonna need to think about how I'm gonna deal with that. Let's finish cleaning up the rest of the map first, though. Oh. Well, whatever. I don't care about a single widow mine. I feel like the map plans to expand later on, but I'm attacking things that are basically off the map right now. I'm not sure you're actually supposed to be able to do that, but whatever. Found even another base. Cool. So what to do about this garbage that's spawning mass things? Aberrations? Roaches? You think it has detection? Let's make a roach horn. It's getting attacked from somewhere. Are we actually running out of minerals? Oh, just over here, yeah. Oh, nowhere. No, Hydras, you stay back. You stay back, darling. Oh god. Oh hey, it's coming out! It's coming out! Back, 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 back. Just mass Hydra. Wait, is it regenerating? How fast is it regenerating? Not very fast. Target the main. Target the main. Okay, this space is gonna die. Well, that's okay. Back. Back. Yeah, well, that base is a little bit wrecked, but that's fine. What happened to my other drones here? Is there a widow mine still here? It's probably something stupid like that. Come on. I'm gonna need even more hydras than this or something, I don't know. Or maybe just a front line of lings? Can it detect? Are these things detectors? Why are they destroying my creep trimmers? Weird. Oh hey, the space actually is kind of still alive. Well, in the meantime, even if I lose these Hydras, I actually could get in here and now destroy all the space. But I'm much more concerned about this boss thing that is wandering around, beating me up. Where is it? What is it doing? Why is it going the directions it is going? What's this called this thing? I don't want to let it trap us in, but... Oh hey, gas. So there's 2,500 gas over here that I want to get. That is being currently contained by Fatsar here.
Mutation complete.
Can we just hold it? What if I bring Warlord down here? Just focus fire! We're gonna lose some stuff, but I don't care. Back, 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 back. Yeah, that was expensive, but I don't care. I mean, there's... Oh, and there's the, Alright.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Which gas is here anyway? 580 still, yeah, it's worth it to retake here.
Is under attack.
Oh, we're getting attacked here too? Man! You're being attacked by comps that you can't counterattack because the map
Under attack.
border was cut off. That's a little bit annoying. Why did you all go for... Come on, Zerglings. Do I have to micromanage you that much? I mean, I know Zerglings require micro, but that's a little bit much. Let's go here. Let's get the creep trimmers going again. Keep the creep going. Oh man. That really cut into my economy. You know, having to rebuild both of my new expansions twice. Little bit expensive. And the Widow Mine is still here because my one unit that can detect is also the only thing that can give me supply.
Mutation.
Oh hey, and we're max supply now. And there's like text going on, but there's like no way I'm going to be able to read this while I'm dealing with multiple attacks in different directions in Widow Mines. Oh, Jack's up there. Much scarier cave. This Widow Mine, how many? It doesn't count the kills, but it had too many kills. That's how many kills it had. And actually, you know, oh, all my static actually died for the most part. I mean, I kind of want to just move everything up here. Maybe even, like, right here. Yeah, it's a pretty good place for some static. Not out here, not out here. Okay. Alright. Where's these guys? Oh, we got an attack wave coming. Come on, get going, Lings! Lings to the rescue! Don't let them get that extractor! Now that I have Academy, I can just spam Lings all day. What is this? It's a jerry-rigged Goliath. Targeting War Girl. Alright, that's fine. You can target War Girl if you want. Oh! I guess that initiated something. I guess we won? Jaberino. They don't know our true plans. You fool! Don't ever say my name. You never know who could be listening. Victory! And so, yeah, that actually felt really good to me, in terms of difficulty. And so when you see reviews that are complaining about the difficulty, generally I would say, you know, just use your brain, and if you, the first time you're playing a map that's created by a user, maybe don't play on brutal. Unless you want it to actually be brutal. So I think that if that mission had been any more difficult, it would have actually been difficult. Maybe even a little bit frustrating. But as it was on hard, it felt just about right for me. So let's go back to the reviews. Oh wait, no, this is not the right map. What did I just play? Yes, recently played. Vespene Warlord. Review game. Let's go 5. Ask. Crackling oriented mission. That is probably best played on hard rather than brutal. There we go. Now we go up here and we're like, utterly, no, screw you. It's fun but challenging to play. Yes. So now I'm he's gonna try to get me to play Star Battle. One sec. It's, yeah, oh, Q. You? More like Zergling and Spinecrawler Warlord. The writing is cute, but I ended up waiting for all the bosses to come to me and beating them down with Spinecrawlers and Zerglings and my respawning hero since I didn't have an... Oh, your hero respawns? I never let it die. No, it's a Zergling mission. Like, you're gonna make Zerglings in this mission because you're basically Zagara. I mean, that was established the second you were playing the Queen, right? I mean, so, Stukov took the day off. I kind of like that. Oh, so he's saying brutal is too hard and hard is too easy and there's no middle ground, but I don't know. Like, I feel like generally I have the most fun on a mission like this when I feel challenged, but when I can still basically beat it after the first try. If you're playing well. And so I thought hard felt just right. And maybe brutal is too hard. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, so I'm going to pause the stream because now Crackshaw is going to try to get me to do a Star Battle. But thank you for making this map, and I'll be continuing on pretty soon with Snowball's Chance, the second mission in the Mapsters single-player campaign. Bye now. Bye.